Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yehovah Yehoshua. This is Sound Some YYBY. Alright, I've been gone for a minute. I'm back. I got something special for y'all, man. This shit is pretty dope to me, as let's get straight to the point. Alright, let's play this beat first. This is one of my beats I made. Yeah. All right, so now, this is what I want to talk about right here, man. The ST Imager. Check this out, bro. This joint you can get from Rack Extensions, right? And I'm going to tell you why this shit is so dope. It's like the best tool that I ran across that served a certain purpose exactly for 2 tracks. Now, we know the proper way to mix vocals or mix music is when you got all the track outs of that beat. But that's not always the case, right? Let's be 100. It's a lot of records that's out right now. They recorded and mixed it on a 2-track. But we also know that when you're dealing with a 2-track, you got to find ways to make that beat have space, or find ways to, to make the beat have space for the vocals. And one of the top ways that we known for doing is either use a transient shaper, which is pretty cool. You go to the EQ, sometimes you can put like a dip in a certain place of where it makes sense set of that music, shit like that, right? That's like the 2 main options. But let me tell you, bro, those days is done with for Reason users. Because they got plugins out here like this, but this is the only one I've seen on this level. And let's break this down. You got the crossover frequency, right? And what is this right here? You got 3 different bands. So right here are the levels. So that means that I could turn this band down based on where I set it. And when I turn this mid down, what it does, it'll duck all the value. It turn the volume down of that bandwidth. So between 5 hertz and down right here to what's this right quick? I say down like the 3 something. I could turn the mid down and that'll get the vocal space, because most vocals are around 5 hertz and between 5 hertz and 3 hertz. Kilohertz, 5 kilohertz, and like 3 something of hertz and everything, right? Most vocals. So you dealing with female vocals and you're dealing with male vocals, right? It's always in this frequency. Let me show you on the EQ. It's normally in this frequency, like from right here to like right here, somewhere in this area. Sometimes it could be right here. It's normally right here, based on who vocals you're dealing with, right? So you can always move this. So now you got the delays. Delays got the low, mid, high, and all, man. And you could put a delay on the panning of what you're panning. You got the width, so you can make the low, the mid, and the high, big or smaller. And then you got the pan. You can pan the low to left or right or middle. You can pan the mid to left or right or middle. You can pan the highs to right or left or middle. Now, when I'm in Studio One, I gotta create some shit like this. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it how it works. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna play this beat back. This is the regular way how the beat sound with it off. And this is my basic preset that I created right here, how I tweaked it. That I use when I first start recording a session for artists. Sometimes I tweak it a little bit outside of this, but normally I keep it this way. And it also comes with a few, presets and everything, that's in another folder and all that. Let's play it back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it. I'm playing it right now, and then I'm gonna turn it on, and you're gonna hear the difference. I'm gonna turn it back off. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mess with this mid right so you can hear the difference. I'm gonna do it dramatically. The area where the vocals sit in there. So you can kind of make that sound, that music sit kind of like in the back a little bit, you know, where it don't overpower the vocals. This the highs. So I normally don't mess with the highs and the lows. I normally just focus on the location where the vocals sit at, just like I was telling you on this part right here. Now let's mess with these right here so you can hear the difference. See how they put a delay on it? That's why you have this small. This is really good for when you want to put it on vocals. But when you got a small amount like 2, it makes a difference. Now let's mess with the mid right, the width. This is the highs. I'm gonna definitely keep the lows in the middle, like keep it where it is. So what you're doing with this right here, you spreading those sounds out more to still give that some more space in the middle, right? And then when you go to the level, John, and you turn this down, now you dipping that back a little bit, you getting the most spatial space, whatever how you want to call it, but you getting the most space you can get to make them vocals sit in the middle. Like it's crazy, man. Let's play it back. So now let's deal with the pan. Let's turn it off. Turn it back on. You sit it like that. Cock, 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 cock. When I turn it off, watch this. Turn it back on. Hear the sound like that. Ding ding ding. Hear like that. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Now let's play it back and watch how you hear that when I turn it back on. Let's turn it on right here. Yo, do you listen? Put your headphones on. Do you hear the space that it is giving it? Listen, bro. Like I use a lot of stuff, man. I be trying to find all type of panning Johns and trying tricks and all that. But this is like the fastest, straight to the point, got all the option that you need to really spread that um that 2-track. And this is only on rack extensions. So the only way you can use it and get it is on rack extensions. Now I don't know. Sometimes a lot of these third-party companies make these plugins that you can use for third-party and other DAWs. But they made this specifically for a reason. That's why when you turn back around, you got all the different connects you can use from the outputs. So I'm really about to get in the level of like how to rig this up, understanding, how to set this up to make it sound a certain way and everything, with the beat and all that. So you could save your own preset. This is tough, man. This is another level that I'm glad they created this, bro. I mean, because in Reason you already got the option where you can kind of spread the track as it is right here. Once you drop a stereo track in, you can spread it. But this is like a simple binaural pan type joint. That's it. But those vocals need that space, man. When you're using the 2-track, man. And the hell, even when I mix a matter of fact, let me show you. Oh no, I can't open it right now. But even when I mix a song and I got all the track outs, like the drums, I would bust the drums, and I would still add that right. The ST Imager on the bus of those drums, and still freak it a certain way to kind of give those vocals that space, man. Because when them vocals sitting right and there's not a lot of sounds interfering, because that's why a lot of the times vocals don't sound as clear, because one, they not doing parallel compression, and two, they don't have enough space. All the instruments is interfering with it. They're not panning them properly. And sometimes you don't want to overly pan your music because it's sometimes if you overpan a sound all the way to the left, and you in the club or you at two speakers, you only gonna hear that shit from the left. Some sounds is okay that way, but not the main sounds though. So that's why sometimes you don't want to overly pan, but you still want to split it and give that space for the vocals. But yeah, that's it though, man. Tell me what y'all think about this, man, and jot down, what do you use, or what device do you use, and and how you stumble over that device and how it works for you. This is YYBY. Peace.